What's up, everyone? Just want to make a quick little video here. I had some time on my hands today, and I just wanted to show you a quick little basic setup that I have as to me editing y'all's photos. Here I have my beautiful model that I shot a couple of weeks ago. Um, this picture here is straight out of the camera. It's really nice. I like it, but of course we can always make it better. Um, for those of you who know about photography, my ISO is at 250th. So, I'm at 46 millimeters f 2.8, and I'm at 640th of a second. Um, it's really nice picture. I like it. Of course, the lines of the brick wall draw you in. It's of course I have a lot of blur in the back. My model's looking straight at the camera, straight back and everything. Some people might not like that. Her legs are chopped off, but I like it. But we can always make it better. So as you can see, my mouse over here. We can always. Let me close this little thing down so it won't distract you. But hello. There we go. Um, Pretty quick. So we can always bump up the exposure. Bring down the highlights just so I can bring out a little bit of the red wall. What I like to do a lot too is if you go down here and where it says Adobe Standard, I like to put it on neutral. It brings out the neutral colors of the skin, and you can always bump up the shadows, right, and bring down the whites, right, and let me see here. Sorry about that. My phone's going off. Um, as we continue to go down, we can mess with the tone curves. Just slightly do some little stuff, some darks, some lights. The shadows, kind of bring them up a little bit. Now we can start messing with the colors. Of course, the red. Just a tad bit, not too much. She has a lot of purples and magentas in her dress, so we can bring that up. As you can see in the dress, you can see where you can see the colors changing. Just a tad bit, just to make it pop a little bit. And she's a little bit crooked, so we can actually just tilt her a little bit, make it look a little bit straight, and that should be good right there. So as you can see here, now we can add sharpening and luminance to her. So what you can do on your Mac is click on the masking, hold down your option key, and it shows you how much masking you would want to do. Of course, this will mask the whole picture, and as you keep on sliding it down, it'll just mask what could be the outlining is. So what you do is you can bring it up as much as you can or as much as you want to, and then you can just mask whatever it is that is highlighted. So I'm trying to mask just like her dress and her her body, and you can just move it. As you can tell right there, she kind of popped up a little bit more. You know what I mean? And here's the radius, just a tad bit, and put some detail in her. As you can see, just a little bit. You can see on her eyes, her teeth, and the flowers on her dress are popping up a whole lot. So that's that. If you can see the before, you know what I mean? Here's the after, and this is really, it really pops, right? The before really pops, which is really nice right out of the camera. But if you go to after, you can see her skin tones kind of, blend down a little bit. She looks real soft. Pretty much what you're trying to get to, and of course, all depends on what you like. I like this. I like to add vignetting for it. Just kind of, concentrate on her. And let me see, what did I miss? Of course, you could pop up a little bit of exposure, just a tad bit, and there we go. So that's that. That's messing with her colors and her skin tones and everything around her. Masking her and everything. So what I like to do too is zoom in into her, and whoa. See, now you can see, of course, when it comes down to masking, if you went a little bit too far or not. So you go back to your masking, and here we go. I think it's the amount. There we go. It's a little bit too much. The detail. There we go. So yes, there we go. So okay, what we like to do is here just kind of you click on your brush tool, and you want to bring down, of course, the clarity just to soften up her skin. Make your brush tool a little bit bigger, and you just brush her around. I mean, you can't really tell a whole lot right now, but sooner or later you will. And just run over her skin, and then you can create a new one, and then bring up the clarity, right? And do her teeth, her lips, and just make her pop a little bit more, her eyes. You know what I mean? And let's see, we can do another one, and we can do her hair. Actually, kind of zoom out a little bit. There we go. Do her hair. There we go. And then we can do this again. Sorry about that. Of course, bring down the clarity again. I don't like to go too much further than 10, either 10 plus or 10 negative. So we can just brush her skin a little bit, and you won't see a big difference, but as you're brushing her, but at the end you will see it. So you can also make another new one, bring it up about 10, 14 there, and just go over her dress, make her dress pop a little bit more. And there we go. So we'll just keep on going down the list. Just brush it over her, just like that, and we're done. Then if we zoom out here and we do the before, right? Now you can see on her skin tone she's kind of extremely brown or reddish. She's got a lot of shadows and stuff. If you do the after, she's really soft. Now you can tell where she looks a little bit more, settled in. You can see right there. You can see this little wall here kind of pops, and then boom. So if you don't like it, this looks a little bit too dark, you can always start bumping it up a little bit, just like that. So of course, straight out of the camera looks really nice, really nice. But of course, we can always make it look a little bit better, and it all depends on what taste you're going for. You just, that's the way it was straight out of the camera, and this is the way it is after a little bit of quick editing. And it took me about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes, probably max. I don't even time myself, but that's the way I do some quick edits. On some portrait shoots, really fun. Of course, you can tell. See, you go right there. You can tell where she's dark. She looks extremely brown, red, and it's mainly because of the light that bounces off of the wall and goes straight into her skin. So you try to fix that. You know what I mean? Of course, that looks nice. And people would say, "Man, that's a nice shot," but then you start, getting some neutral tones in there and just start fixing her up a little bit, and there you go. There's that before, and there's the after. Before, after, and then of course you can mess with the black and white, and that'll be a black and white, but this looks really nice. I like the way it came out. Not too much vignetting, of course. Watch your eye on the masking, and you can bring it down a little bit more. There we go, and that should be good. So there's the before, there's the after. And just want to show you guys what I do pretty much when it comes down to working on your photos. So that's one photo out of so many, as you see down here. This photo shoot took quite a bit of photos, but we had fun. It was cool. We walk around downtown everywhere, and as you can see right here, we took 180 photos. That I think it was probably about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes that we did. And this is just one of them, of course. And this is a quick little edit that I like to do. There's the before and there's the after. I hope you liked it. I'll try to make a little bit more videos as I continue to edit. I got a bunch of pictures. I just want to go back to this certain one because it's pretty basic. It's pretty simple, and it's a really simple pose. Just back up against the wall, straight up in the camera, feeling nice and relaxed. And I just want to show you guys, the stuff that I do and the stuff that I go through, just to kind of fix up your all's pictures a little bit, just to make it stand out a little bit more, and make it a little bit more to your liking. Hope you liked it, and I hope to make a quick video sooner or later. See ya.